All right, welcome back, everybody. We're all ready for a little bit of action here. Unfortunately, I'm sure you saw. If you didn't, I don't know where you've been for the last 30 minutes. But we just came out of a little bit of a pause, and we're ready to rock and roll.
Hopefully not staring at a pause screen like us.
So, we're ready to go ahead and get things started. Everybody is here, accounted for, and on the move. They've had enough time to strategize, so we'll see what kind of level ones come out of this. I want to see something fancy. Maybe some like flashes over the dragon wall for some first bloods.
Well, Tristana is going
to get hit here if she levels up the binding. Nope, not going to hit. Gets the distortion for some extra auto attacks. I think the chain would have done a little bit better there.
Yeah, she either had the chain, could have forced the flash, or maybe forced Tristana to take jump first. So
either way, I guess I got a little bit of action.
Yeah,
I got a little bit of level 1.
Tristana had the option to take. She didn't even. She still hasn't leveled up anything, which is good. Good for her.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, make sure these are all. I'll fix these guys up because I couldn't do that in the champ select. There we go. Oh, almost. There we go. So LeBlanc versus Annie. We have seen this lane a couple times today, actually. Not today, but a couple times over the tournament. Pretty much whoever opens first wins. I mean, it might even be dangerous for LeBlanc, even more dangerous for LeBlanc.
And look at all the traps that Jax Smith has already set up in the
top. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's been setting up traps just non-stop, and you know, they do percent of current health now, so they actually do quite a bit if you step on them when you're full HP. And he's just going to be shoving the lane up as soon as he gets there. Swain's going to have a hard time pushing this lane back up.
Yeah, at least until he gets his ult, he gets his mana situation taken care of. Then he'll be able to easily just clear the waves.
It'll be interesting to see the new Nidalee, especially a reminder she does have Cougar form at level 1 now. So if you haven't noticed, don't be freaking out when you see her turn into a Cougar and start jumping around. LeBlanc going in heavy if she gets the one more auto attack. Oh, not quite going to be able to hit it. A good flash away. Ignite burnt. Oh, and up top lane, a flash gets the extra takedown. Your takedown actually gets extra range on Nidalee, so Swain definitely wasn't expecting that. Wasn't ready for the level 1 up at the top lane. Nidalee comes up, first blood, level 2.
Yeah, Kiari's just not used to the Nidalee, and Jax Smith has already seems like he's practiced it. I mean, or it just comes naturally. I don't know.
Well, either way, it's gonna be a little bit hard. Give you a little more difficult. I mean, and that's part of that part. You know, when you get a new champion or when you rework a champion like that, there's such a learning curve, not just to learn it, but to play against it. I mean, you got to relearn how you play. Oh, a nice binding actually lands almost through the minions there. But some good trading going on in the bot lane. A little bit of action. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, Kiaru is now pushing out the lane, so it's going to be pushing back, which is a little bit dangerous.
Flash King's coming in for a gank bottom, though.
There he is. He hasn't been seen by a ward. Bandage toss graciously lands, and they're going to pop the heal. Explosive shots goes onto a minion. Everyone's going to walk away. But Summoner's burnt.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about with the generous bandage toss. It might look like you missed, but it'll just magnetize towards the champion at the end of its range there.
Yeah, that always happens. Now, this is interesting because LeBlanc is actually forcing away Annie, even though she had her stun up.
Yeah.
So LeBlanc definitely playing out the range in that matchup, doing very well. Up in the top lane, Kiara not doing bad with CS though, despite the first blood.
Yeah, no, that teleport able to get back up there and start farming again, but.
Rammus looking for a gank top. He was spotted out by a ward, so it's going to be a little bit difficult for him to get around, especially since Nidalee can just hop in Cougar form out of a bush and jump away. But this might be the situation that they were looking for. The never move actually lands. He gets the knock up. He's going to get the taunt off as well. Only Jaximus is not going to be going anywhere. He goes down. A really good gank. He must not have seen it in the river.
Yeah, he might even want to run Baron there. I didn't notice.
Well, either way, He sneaks in and gets a good kill.
No, he did walk in front of the ward, actually.
He did walk through the ward?
Yeah, he did walk through that ward, so...
Well, he just must have snuck in. I mean, it can happen really quick if you aren't constantly watching the map. I'm sure with a high mobility champion like Nidalee, that won't be a problem in the future, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Once he starts weaving in and out of the bush with his boots and everything,
well,
it's going to be impossible to get him.
You used to always want to gank Nidalee pre-6, but now, I mean, that's kind of...
It's not even a thing anymore. There is no pre-6 Nidalee. What do we do?
Camp Nidalee now? I don't know.
Well, anyway, the Swain top seems like it's doing all right so far. In the bot lane, CS very, very even. The only discrepancy right now is in the mid lane with LeBlanc leading about 10 CS over Annie, who seems to be pretty much getting pressured out of the lane so far.
Yeah, LeBlanc's doing a very good job of zoning out Annie. Even though she's got that stun up, like, LeBlanc's not afraid to, like, take some damage.
Oh, okay, the client was lagging there. I was a little bit confused. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, the exhaust comes in. Rafflecopter doesn't have any damage, so he's not going to be able to follow up a good exhaust. And, yeah, a little bit of client lag, because I was like, wow, she's just hard zoning it out. And LeBlanc goes in. A 1-2 punch takes the kill.
Yeah, like I said, LeBlanc's not afraid of that stun.
Nope,
and
not at all.
Doesn't mind to get stunned to put down some damage, because eventually LeBlanc's just going to burst you down and you're not going to be ready for it.
Now, it is worth noting that once Annie does build a couple items, she will be able to just drop Tibbers the second she jumps in. Nice little binding there, get a little bit of extra damage on the Me Blue, but all those rockets are draining the mana pretty fast.
Yeah, you got to be careful there, because if LeBlanc does jump around at 6, she could miss Tibbers. Like, potential is pretty high to miss Tibbers.
And some good hits. LeBlanc actually shows herself. There is a ward there, so they know they're there. Your time is really limited in this kind of situation. Amumu just waiting up in the top here. The dive is so obvious. Annie is trying to come down. There's no move.
Yeah, Rammus
there's no move from Justin 1. He should probably be coming over here. Here comes the dive. Finding lands. Meeble is going to go down for sure. LeBlanc also gets the kill here. Flash King is at 6, so he's going to get chained, rooted, outside turret aggro. He's going to have to walk around the chomper. He's not going to get it. A double kill, 3 for 0. Excellent dive.
Yeah, that was the best situation they can get in that dive they fought on the other side of the turret. But top lane, though, Jacksmith's going for his own dive.
He's missed under. Oh, he miscalculated the healing from the Swain. The whole minion wave was actually able to keep him up. And Swain bringing up the closest kill I think we've probably seen. I mean, he literally was healing off of each crow to save him off the ignite ticks there.
Yeah, Void Reaver's failing really heavy here on these turret dives, both
wow, but
their own
6
and
and 1 now. Unbelievable. So, off to a really good start again. Void Reavers had a really, really good start in the last couple games, and they're off to something very similar. I mean, LeBlanc's got 2 kills. She hasn't even gone back yet.
Yeah, she hasn't gone back. She's sitting on 2,300 gold right now.
2,300 gold to sit on to be competitive in the mid lane, double the CS of Annie right now. And I mean, also you got to look at top lane. This is one of the first times we've seen the top lane, the top specific lane. I mean, it happened in mid. It was just a little bit of a misfavorable matchup for Jacksmith. Yeah. But in the top lane here, I mean, Swain versus Nidalee, how often do you see that?
Yeah, definitely. And we've talked about this before with LeBlanc sitting on all this gold. She's 2 levels ahead in CS. She could easily just go back real quick, buy a couple items, and then come back and just continue to snowball. But we got a gank bot.
Not very much of one. Aqua Prism lands up in the top lane. We have Swain pushing up a little bit. Right now, the damage isn't there for Nidalee just yet. It'll definitely get there. And I'm curious if she's going to go for a Blade of the Rune King or if she's going to go for like a Frozen Gauntlet. I mean, I have to keep an eye out because the new Nidalee is pretty much foreign to me. I don't really know what she builds and what kind of playstyle she goes for.
Yeah, this patch is really new, so this is the first time I've actually seen it in game.
Now it looks like Rammus is starting off the dragon, which is a little interesting.
Yeah, Jinx is coming to help him out the top lane.
In the top lane, there's a little bit of a brawl. Really making good use of that lane to all those minions, and now he's completely out of mana, so he's got to be a little bit careful. An extra swipe or oh boy, that's about as low as you can cut it up in the top and the bottom lane.
Amumu is top lane though, looking to try to finish off this Swain kill.
2-1. Oh, he stopped around the bush. Oh, I mean, he didn't have vision anyway, so yeah. I guess it works. But Swain teleports back top, and being constantly out of mana like that when you have to spam your ultimate, I mean, it's good to use those minions. He's making really good use of
Bot
them.
lane, though,
Bot lane there, I see that. The Jinx rocket comes through, picks up a kill, just kind of taking advantage of a squishy Nami. Those bindings are starting to land one after another. Currently 7-1. And they're going to push down the bot turret.
Yeah, Jinx very good at getting those towers and get up pressure on to try to predict the jump. Did a pretty good job. Almost had it.
Not too bad. And right now, I mean, the Flash King, he got Amumu one of his comfort picks, and he hasn't been doing very much on it yet.
Yeah, he fell behind a little bit early here. It's still a movement. He'll be fine. He'll be able to do his engages, but it's interesting to see if he'll still go for more of a damage build, being a little bit behind.
Well, meanwhile, in the mid lane, wow, look at that. Just a 1-2, another 1-2 quick punch.
Yep, that's all it takes.
Takes it out. In the bot lane, Nami getting caught up again. She's going to go down here in the top lane. Kiaru fighting against only Jaximus. This time, he pulls out the kill. Really good rotating back and forth between human and cat form. Now, LeBlanc gets caught up under the turret. Now he's got to pick. Which one is he going to go for? Ah, he picks the right one. It's not too hard. Oh, he's going to... Oh, he almost got the juke into the bush.
Yeah. I mean, you can see those pots healing up. It's the right one, so...
He had to take a second to think about it, though. The way Ram is sitting up in the top lane, Tristana gets hit by the zap. They're going to push down this turret as well. Oh, she gets hit by the binding, or hits by the trap.
Take out the turret.
And the binding. Just one more hit on the turret, guys. Oh, too much. The turret lives for now. Prep to be taken down. I mean, it's not going to regenerate any health, so they could always step up with a rocket and take it out. Rammus dancing around that pink ward a couple different times.
Check the bush, people.
Yeah, please, just check the bush. I mean, look at it right there. You got to just check this bush right here. There's always a pink ward in that bush. Always. Even if there's not one. Just come back in like 5 minutes. It'll be there. I can almost guarantee you.
It's the Flash King's pink ward.
That's the Flash King, yeah.
He put that pink ward there, and cannot find it.
All right, well, Annie still about 30 CS down in the mid lane, kind of bringing that one back. CS in the top lane about 30, so that completely evens itself out. A big difference right now is coming from the bot lane. Kiaru just trying to stay up alive. Got the workings of a rod right now. I mean, when there's just so much maneuvering back up into the bushes and getting that extra move speed and jumping around, it has a whole different element. I mean, you can see immediately with the first blood, just like neither of us were expecting that. I wouldn't have even thought of how much extra burst and damage that Italy had level 2.
Yeah, people just aren't used to Cougar at that point in the game.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
you're level 2. No one that's the first time he's probably ever seen a level 2 Cougar.
And now notice how Kiharu picks fights in the middle of a minion wave, so he's literally just healing off of the maximum possible targets right now, forcing only Jaximus to back off. Now he needs to be careful, because that's constantly draining his mana.
Yeah,
Amumu's rotating over as well as LeBlanc, so we'll have to see. Only Jaximus has to back off of this one here. Flash King is sitting, but he doesn't have any vision. They're going to see each other real quick and move on. Annie just slowly pushing up the mid wave, but she's not getting any damage on her turret. And walk through the bush. Just path through the bush.
Yeah.
That's all you do. Just set yourself on auto attack, but just make sure the little line is in through the bush at least.
Or just click on the bush and go there first.
Yeah, just click. I mean, like, come on. Well, that word's been there for. I mean, well, now they're gonna hear it on the stream, I'm sure. So, good luck to the pink ward, living through the ghosting. But it is definitely something that you need to check for. See, here you go. Here he comes. Oh, meanwhile, mid lane.
No, Jinx with the snipe.
Jinx gets the snipe. LeBlanc gets taken out of the turret. Turret goes down.
But that's another turret.
The pink ward might live another day. That's worth. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Tristana and Nami going to push that down. There is a little bit of a response. Dragon is up in a minute, so if they can make a fight here and then gain control over Dragon, they'd be in a good position to take it.
Yeah, they're gonna spot this though.
Yeah, they do see it. They're walking.
They don't have
a
a turret though, so they're not gonna be safe.
Yeah, you're just gonna be a
Bubble
matter of
should
chasing him
connect.
down. Gotta land the bubble. That's the problem with Rammus, is he has to speed up like that. Go for the Tristana. Oh, just a little bit late on the jump or on the knockback.
Yeah.
They're gonna back away from this one. Save the turret though. Let's see how our top lane's doing. 84 CS to 118. Not too bad. Swain picking it up again. And with a little bit of magic resistance on only Jacksmith. You know, that Swain damage is consistent. There's definitely no burst.
Mid lane though, LeBlanc still just laying down the damage.
I mean, she's got a DFG now. There's really not much you can do. See, I don't know how Swain players keep their mana up. I really don't.
Well, he's got that rod.
Well, he got the passive too, gives you mana back on a kill, but I mean, like, even still. All right, looking at the bot lane, has to flash over, but Blue gets hit by the binding. She's gonna go down. Justin, oh wow, she doesn't actually go down until the rocket hits her in the face. Then she goes down. Look at the crits coming in, the infinity.
Yeah, LeBlanc's gonna sneak in there
Just
though.
turret, guys, hit the turret one time, just one hit. A quick double distortion picks it up, and they haven't noticed that the turret's one hit from dead yet.
Maybe two if it's not Jinx, but
Minions, the good guy minions will take care of it. In the top lane, only Jacksmith putting on the pressure, gonna be able to take out this turret. They trade turrets 1 for 1, but the dragon is gonna go over to Void Reapers.
yep, and they're fine with that.
Alright, coming back into the mid lane now. They looks like they're grouping up. Dark Horse, the Annie actually just DC'd, so we should. There we go.
I think
There's
there
our
was some
pause.
server lag there actually.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody was seeing a little bit of lag. That always happens to me. Whenever I mess up, it's normally because I get a big lag spike, can't really do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's normally when I die. That's where most of my match deaths come from.
Oh, I just thought you were a feeder.
No, I mean, like, I go to mid lane, right? To go put my defense up, and I get to around like mid turret, and then I just lag out. And so it's not me actually running into the turret, the enemy turret. It's just Riot just doesn't like me very much, so the servers don't work in my favor. It's funny, for as much as I lag, I never seem to beat the other people. Like playing in bot lane, the duo in bot lane always seems to beat me.
Yeah. Void Reaver's too sitting on a lot of gold. Two
Yeah.
members over 2,000 gold.
Look at that, Rammus and Jinx. Jinx is 6-0 though. Like, wow, what happened in the bot lane? Just, you know, snowballing out of control. You know, and ZZ Rafflecopter has been playing amazing.
Swain actually took that blue buff away from
Come
LeBlanc.
on, there you go. Okay, they got it. Well,
Finally.
that's fine. I mean, LeBlanc, she's a little bit better with her cooldowns now and everything. Come on, Officer Jacob, you know. All right, Amumu gets caught up. He's going to go down. The chain actually lands through the stun. They just have to get one more auto attack. The crit comes in. 400 damage crit. That'll finish him off.
Yep.
Jinx 7-0. LeBlanc playing with fire. She's a little bit, ooh, to be going around the corner there.
Yep.
Oh, wow, they catch out only Jacksmith. They go all in. The Morgana ultimate comes in. The Ignite's going to tick one more time. No, it doesn't. He walks out with 2 health. Wow. That's about as close as you could have possibly played it there.
Yeah. Yeah, good flash by him.
Really
you know.
good flash and jump out of there to get all the way out. Man, that was really, real close. I thought he had another thing of Ignite going on him, but good warding on the side of Void Reavers. You know, they caught him literally in the middle of his roam, stopped him from doing anything. And Kiara with blue buff now, able to push up those waves a lot faster,
Yep.
and definitely able to contest Jacksmith when he comes back.
Well, it's not like he hasn't tried. He's been contesting him the whole game and actually pulling out ahead.
Yeah, well, we do notice that just because of that consistent damage, Jacksmith went ahead and instead of doing the Bilgewater, oh, hold on, mid lane, we got a kill happening, and there we go. Now back to top. We got the, he finished the spirit message, so never move actually landing right after the jump there, so really good job by Kiharu, and this is the first time I've seen the Swain top actually push ahead so far. I mean, we've seen Swain tops before, but they really haven't been. They've been ganked more, I want to say. And just kind of pressured before they could get the mana sustain and a little bit the tankiness, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Moving in again, never move doesn't hit, so just gonna back off. Still staying topped off with that blue buff. Ramus, though, he's moving towards the top lane. This could easily be a good place to get a fight in. He does have a whole minion wave, and it hasn't been spotted out, but Jacksmith is out of mana, so he's gonna have to turn in a good job juking down. He's gonna have to look for the wall. The flash taunt, actually gonna bring him back into the never move, and he's gonna slowly go down one crow. There we go. Takes him down. What a nice flash taunt. Actually turned him backwards into the never move.
Yeah, that was well done there. Not sure if it was totally on purpose, but that's how the
I
play
think the
ended up
flash
going,
taunt
but-
was deliberate.
Oh, Ramses' flash taunt. I mean, how he taunted
Yeah,
his
yeah.
flash.
Oh, what a good shield. Perfectly timed. I think the Nami bubble actually gave it away. A little bit too early, but 7-0 on Jinx. She's 60 CS up on Tristana right now. Like, just doing
And
a
7
ton
kills.
of damage.
I
And
was gonna
7
say that.
kills. Yeah, yeah. Oh, the 7 kills. That's here or there. No, no, no. Super,
Almost
super
double the
far
goal.
ahead. Yeah, literally double the gold here. Let's see.
It's close.
Yeah, Tristana sitting at 4,800. Jinx 8,800. So an additional 4,000 gold. That's plus an entire item. And getting more. They just got top turret. I mean, we're talking 20 minutes into the game, and they're sitting at almost 10,000 gold lead.
Yeah, they got that 10,000 gold lead, which we have seen in this tournament to be pretty much the threshold of a victory. We'll see if they can hang on to that as they move into full
A
5v5
binding lands onto
fights.
Tristana. Do they are going to go on it? Nope, the never move does hit. She's locked up in the crowd control. Amumu goes in. Flash Tibbers comes in over the backside, but they might just be too far behind to do anything.
Yeah,
The ultimate coming through. Swain and Amumu just way too tanky.
yeah, and they were also it was a 4v5. I don't know why they want to initiate 4v5 when you're this far behind, but they did. So now they're gonna pay for it with maybe an inhib lost, or at least this turret.
I would imagine the inhibitor is going to go down. It'd be very difficult for Nidalee to solo out the entire team. She's more tanky right now. She doesn't have that much damage. I mean, she can throw spears, but because of the change, the spears really aren't doing as much as they used to do.
No, definitely. Well, plus he doesn't have that much AP.
Yeah. And with the inhibitor in a really good team fight, we bring that gold over 10,000 threshold, and Void Reavers coming out of the gates, you know, looking great.
Yeah, definitely.
So what's the next move? Probably Baron or Dragon?
Well, I don't know if the next move is exactly to get Baron, but it's definitely to control Baron. Like, you want to control it, maybe control the vision, get some picks when Nami or somebody tries to come ward it.
I mean, there's no focus on there right now. They've got a lot of focus on the south side, on the bottom side of the map.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, well, those have just been there because they've had a very good job of actually controlling that bot lane. Bot lane's so far ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that control is still there. They've got 2 pinks on the backside of Dragon, holding that just little bit of extra vision, and Dragon's going to be up in 5 seconds, and it's still worth a lot of gold.
Yeah, I mean, it's still an objective, but obviously you want to know at this point in the game what's up with Baron, how he's looking.
Now it looks like they're going to go ahead and keep that blue buff on Swain, which I think is a... Oh, never mind. Morgana gets it.
Oops.
Oops. So Morgana... Well, I mean, Swain already has one. Come on.
Yeah,
All right, going on to Nidalee.
Fail
Doesn't
flash.
get the flash. I think he was actually taunted before he was able to make anything happen. Gets hit by the binding. And he actually flashed to the wall so that he could pounce over it.
Yeah, but got taunted.
But he got taunted the immediate second he taunted, or he tried to jump, so it was pulled back. Now they're going to go ahead and start off the Baron. Pretty obvious choice. Nami's dead. Nami's dead. LeBlanc, I saw that on the other screen. Didn't even get to see it. LeBlanc just going, doing what LeBlanc does best. Anyway, that's going to be a free Baron for the
Actually,
Void Reavers.
Surrender comes out.
Oh, a surrender. So, at this point, a little bit too far behind. First game, nice Jinx rocket. Gonna be going over to the Void Reavers. And we'll be back in just a minute after for the next Champ Select to bring you Game 2 of the finals match.
Yep, just stand by and we'll be right back.